and welcome back to Scunthorpe in the UK. We are in Scunthorpe 2020 and we will be driving the tree via Westcliff, operated by Stagecoach, and here we are in the brand new rebranded livery for Stagecoach, this Stagecoach 2020 livery. Okay, 13 first, nice, yep, you usually do be first, so yeah, or you're one of the people who is first often, so yeah, no surprises there. yes. Exactly, it's UK Transport, hello, there's another person that's sometimes first. How are you? Good to see you here. You are speed, yes. Well, we're starting to be on a roll. We're starting to start the streams exactly when they said. They said you're going to start at 8:30. We started at 28 past, so perfect if you ask me. Jeff Rooney, hello, how are you? Good to see you here. Now, you is speed. Oh, hell nah. So you are. Java Kid, hello. Outpost, I don't know what UW means. Seen it before, but don't know what it means. Stand F. Where is stand F? Oh, yeah. You see now where it's stand F because you just missed stand F and you know what you want to say. Starts with F. That's all we'll say. Anonymous, potato. Hello. B for potato. A for anonymous. Outpost. Oopsie. Ah, okay, gotcha. Cheerio for that. Thanks for that. Okay. Fire system pressure, not okay. Driver pressure, not okay. Accelerator pressure, detrimental. Please brake now. First Stagecoach livery, new livery model announced. Oh, is first Stagecoach? It's not for a second to talk about like first bus, like as the operator. Imagine first bus and Stagecoach merged together. It's been ages since we've driven the Evoseti. Strange to think. Daniel Lewis Aberdeen. Hello. I'm good. How are you? Here we are in Scunthorpe 2020. Rather peaceful map, but you know, good nonetheless. How's life with you, Daniel? So yeah, we're actually running late. We're going to start at 20 past 11 this route, and that's basically when the game was loaded in, so probably be 3 minutes late, but we'll make it up. A bit hard at this slow bus here, but yeah. Hopefully in version 1.02 also the security cameras will work on the Addon buses, because currently they only work on the NMM. So we are doing, yeah, 3 minutes late. Stagecoach Lincolnshire, and oh wait a minute, yeah. Westcliff, yes. This is the second alternative. And now you see the blinds rolling. road rage pressure, okay. Yeah. As long as the hand's not near the baseball bat. Bus pressure, not okay. Bus will self-delete in. Yes, actually, notice in the keybinds, one of the things you can set is delete bus. And I was wondering, what does that do? And then I realized, oh, it's like, you know, get rid of the bus. Jarkut, why do you name your self-transport enthusiast? Because I like transport, and you know, wasn't really the name that was used back then, so yeah, I just thought it works. To be honest, like, I just never really bothered like changing the name when I really started the channel. Well, it made no sense to call it something like Transport Simulation, but look, it's kind of just a name that's been there, so stick with it. I think that's the most important thing. Once you set the precedent, you stick to it. Transport 2003, hello, how are you? What about yourself, Driver Kid? How can we call yourself Driver Kid? Although I guess it might be self-explanatory, to be honest, going from your name. But nonetheless, we'll ask the question just in case. Doing great. Going to Edinburgh for a day out. Ah, nice. You're going on a staycation. Coolio. Enjoy it, yeah. Are you going to be doing like train spotting, bus spotting? Or are you just going to do like the normal sightseeing? Or you're going to be doing the nightlife and all that? Or a mixture of everything? It's pronounced... Oh, wait. Studio Polygon Library. Can't stand it. Anyway, it's pronounced Lincolnshire. Although I don't really like the Master Switch Red one either. It's okay, but... I kind of prefer like just a plain white library rather than the Studio Polygon or Master Switch libraries. NRM when? Ooh. So yeah, probably that's another one we will be using soon. So yeah, I was actually kind of thinking about that, but I think we used the NRM a while back, and I can't remember when the last time we used the Evoseti was, or Evoseti. He's enthusiastic about transport related stuff. Enthusiastic is kind of, it's an odd one because that means. It's like, I'd say more interested. Enthusiastic is more... Yeah, the term is more used... I don't really think it works for transport, you know. You're enthusiastic about transport. It's kind of like... It's like doing something with, like, you know, doing an action, whereas like transport's more of an interest rather than, you know, there's no action there. Yeah, we have doors open. Yeah, I realized that. No worries. Thanks for that, though. Simple explanation. Should you make a YouTube channel called Solo Enthusiast? Oh god. Yeah, you should start the Solo Cult Club. SCC. Jeff, that's your role. You literally own a fleet of Opter solos. Oh, do you? Yeah, because I remember you were saying like a month or two back that you're gonna buy an Opter solo. Did you buy that one in the end? Well, yeah, I just feel like it fits you like buses since you were young, and that is why the kid at the end, because oh, okay, yeah, because when you say driver kid, it's like that kind of implies you're a kid, doesn't it? LMM is no. SR's original solo. Damn. Oh yeah. So yeah, we all know Jeffrey doesn't have a spot in his heart for the SRs. OG solo, of course. Of course, yeah. Doesn't even have to be mentioned. Nothing has to be said, ever, you know. We all know that's what's meant. Oh, this slowed down quicker than I thought. I think the door should be able to open up at like 5 kilometers. Yeah, there we go. Once you start on 5. NOM is no. Yeah. OG solo. Yeah. Wait. You're going mad because blasting. You're going mad, honestly, blasting loud Indian music in your ears while watching this. Yeah, you shouldn't be blasting music into your ears because that's very bad for your eardrums. So, yep. I would advise to listen to music at a reasonable sound level because you don't want to damage your ears when you're young. So yeah, there you go. I know. What transport? Why are you being dry like this? Health and safety. But hey, one must think about the old age. NMM is meh. You have to open all the doors. You cannot selectively open. To be honest, I prefer that. That's handier. Because like it's just nicer if you just open one button, it does all the work, rather than having to open them manually. Because with Omsi 2, for some reason the keybinds for like the third and fourth door, it's all over the place. Like there's different ones you can use, so yeah, it's hassle. Like I have keybinds set and sometimes they work, sometimes they don't, depending on the bus. So yeah, I prefer the NMM, no work attached, or like the default man buses that come with Omsi 2 as well. Because what person will not decide to put 4 gearbox in a solo SR? I thought you liked the 4 gearboxes. The indicator is on the speed mode as the sound is activating on off quicker. It should do. Is there a way to disable speed mode? Jeffrey, can you borrow the solo? Yes, we know what that means. And on, you bought some 7-meter dinky ones. Solo's cute, yeah. Okay, whatever you say. Driver kid, yeah. So yeah, I'm reading the chat in a very odd order. Invention trending transport. Okay, yeah, you always seem to be changing your name, but yeah, I know who you are. No worries. We are driving the tree via Westcliff. I'm not sure if we've done this before. I think we did a tree via Ashby before. Yeah, this is like one of the few maps that actually haven't kept track of which routes we've done because, to be honest, they all kind of feel the same. But yeah, we're doing the tree via Westcliff, which is about 50 minutes long according to the timetable. A day ticket is £240 because you live in Yorkshire. 240, yeah. In London it's 150, cheaper. But yeah, the buses in London aren't exactly the first choice of transportation to be used. Someone add up there. Yeah, that miles from you. The Void SL sound like an E200. Like, what's the point in doing that? I mean, to be honest, I don't think that the main concerns of people who are making buses is, oh yes, let's make sure the bus doesn't sound like a let's make sure the bus doesn't sound like a different bus. Like, you know, I think how the bus sounds is probably very low on the priority. It's probably like the only time when they will consider sound. Oops, people are trying to get off. Is obviously if they're trying to make it as basically as not as loud, but the opposite of loud, as low as possible. So like basically, it's pretty much a quiet bus. Because yeah, you'll be annoying sometimes sitting on the back of an ALX 400 and having those like cooling fans roaring the whole time. Good luck trying to listen to anything with earphones without damaging your eardrums. You're glad. So far, Centre Bus has not taken any SLs from the Stevenage to transfer from Luton. Yes. Jeffrey is like holding up a sign, keep the solos, keep the SLs away. Okay. Now where are we? Just make a MIDI E200. I mean, to be Opter and ADL aren't the same company, so yeah. You'd have to collaborate together. Literally, you live 30 miles from Opter. Oh, where are Opter's headquarters? Nah, TE, you like Void, but not in SR. Oh, hell nah. Ah, okay. There's the nuance there. You have a day just for UK there, like there is Canada Day. Yeah, I don't know. I don't live in the UK myself, but I presume, knowing, you know, the UK is a bit more the nationalistic and patriotic side of things, so yeah. I would most certainly guess that they do have a day that celebrates the UK. When that is though, not having a clue. Oh yeah, because it was like the 4th of July yesterday, wasn't it? I think the 5th of July is also... I think someone said it was... I'm not sure if it was the 5th of July. It's like Canada's national holiday. Okay. Jeff ruined that is not being read out loud, even though it's a joke, just in case. Social... Okay. Yeah, moving on. You might go and buy a brand new MCV for fun. The MCV are the Evosities, aren't they? Yeah, that was a bit sketchy what they did there, but that well. Yeah. You pay for your transport to store. Okay. There you go. Already there is a... There are plans taking place. You have SOs within 12 to 15 miles of daily, as Centre Bus South has 2 depots, one in Luton and in Stevenage, where all SRs are. Ah, interesting. Yeah, a lot of SRs there. Yeah, I know you weren't too happy about that. Hello there, how are you? Right, is this your favourite bus? Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. The Evoseti is an interesting one. I don't know how I feel about them. There we go, thank you, mate. Left the double-decker bus tube. The superior Evoseti. Nah, to be honest, I don't know. 200 MCs might prefer them over the Evosetis. And on 813's 13. Okay. You oh, that was close. Good thing I looked away from the chat in the right time. You will buy a B7 RLE, not L94UB, when you have a PCV license and the money. Yeah, question is because if a lot of them are Witron, it might be hard to get your hands on one. Yeah, Jeff really wants the OG solos back, eh? Don't think we're going to up there anytime soon, damn. July 1st, oh sorry, July 1st, okay. No, I knew it was in July, but yeah, I had a feeling it was the 5th. And July 4th is UK Day. Oh, so it's the same as in the US, strangely enough. Your local free city bus in Wakefield is run by SR, and you'd rather catch a decade late Arriva bus, just get to the other side of the city. Yeah. What's up there done with these SRs? They've gone from making buses that are loved by people, or by enthusiasts at least, to the SRs, which seem to be pretty much not held in a very high regard. Cheers. Outpost. Yes, Chef Marshall noises. I've only watched too many of his videos. I've never seen him make like sad noises, but yeah, I'm sure there's people out there who watch all of his videos, so I'll take the word for it. K15, that explains it, yeah. Question is, what does the X stand for? So soon it'll have to be changed to K14. So yes, I think this is something unique to Scunthorpe 2020. In 2016, I don't think there was that many people crossing there at that junction, yoke. So, sort of, but doesn't mean that. Right now, you know where the Opter head office is in the UK. You didn't know before that? I thought you would have known beforehand. All Geminis and Evosities you love. You're playing FS19 Shamrock Valley. Oh, someone says, oh yeah. Not so fun 2000. You hate Evoseti single decks. The Uno library on them makes them look crap. But that's more like the operator's fault than the Evoseti's fault, because you know the operator shows in the library that doesn't fit the bus. You're playing Farmington 19. Nice. Shamrock Valley. Oh, is that meant to be like in Ireland or somewhere? Or in the US? Yeah, what areas are in Farming Simulator actually? Arriva is on time in your town. On short routes, other routes that have schools in them run late often, yeah. Because I think the problem is with the schools is increases the loading times vastly. Yeah, what's happened to the indicator? It's gone up a bit fast. I think that's how it always is on the Evoseti. This for me anyway, so I don't know, haven't a clue. Couldn't tell you for the life of me. Just Google that. Oh, was anyone getting off? Nope, not happy days. Because it's on the border between the east and west ridings of Yorkshire. Starting new. Bus is 42, hello, hello, how are you? Good to see you here. I started a new plot or whatever it's called, a new farm in Farmington, so Riley. Yeah, I'm gonna be a bit lazy here in Swan Neck rather than take the turn properly. But yeah, these turns, sometimes you have them in housing estates, it's a bit annoying. It's like it's pretty much one turn. Instead of it being like a crossing, it's a bit to the left or a bit to the right, which makes you have to do a lot of steering. Now, anyway, back to the chat. MCV, Evos, never heard of them, are crappy. I've been on them and it's tough compared to E400s, early 2010s. Yeah, I'll take your word for it. That you know, I don't think I've seen many of them, which must be testament to the fact that probably weren't very popular. So yeah, probably would explain that. So UK, we're using keyboard today because yeah, I wasn't bothered to set up the wheel today. It's all gas fueled. Fail. I've even run on time. I mean, they are operated by Deutsche Bahn, so you know, Deutsche Bahn generally runs on time. Fields. Daily dose of Omsi YouTube streaming, exactly. Yeah, we've made these Omsi streams a bit shorter these days. Not like the 2-3 hours they used to be with Addon London. Although the Yorkshire version 3, they might go back to the longer streams. And that's how you take a roundabout with a keyboard. Yeah, this indicator is being a bit annoying, not gonna lie. Starting to get to me as well. Yes. Arriva. That's another company people are. Arriva, Solos, and remember they were like hot topics in the live chat. And by helped, we mean like contested. One route to 12 has two school routes, S802 and S812. Yeah, S equals school, figured that. And they run empty where the regular buses are full with school kids, but others both run on time. Yeah, I think it's more that they just need to provide extra capacity during the school peak on those routes rather than create like special school routes. Because yeah, even here they have special school routes. They don't seem to be overly popular. Yeah, this is what the B5LH, but I don't think in real life it's a B5LH. London bus is 42. I don't know much about Evoseti, but yeah, I know this has like a. It's called like the Volvo B5LH Evoseti, but much of that side is IRL. I think it is maybe. Oh, it didn't say it uses Gemini 2 sounds. That was what's inaccurate, but yeah. It is a Volvo. And unjustified. Oh. Oops. This hasn't ended well. When you take a wrong turn. Yeah, basically. Yeah. We slightly gone a bit past where we were meant to. One thing I like about Evoseti is you don't have to put the handbrake on to change gear, which is a bit annoying in the game. Probably on real it's not much hassle. Imagine in real life you see someone trying with a keyboard, yeah. It's just a computer screen, like they're on the computer screen playing Omsi and it's trying the bus IRL. That'd be pretty funny. Now 484 Belia is worse. Do you know? But yeah, that moved to go ahead, didn't it? Arriva Luton is mostly on time except for the 12 and green line routes and sometimes the F70, F77. What does the F stand for? Luton, Milton Keynes, and routes that run on high traffic corridors. Ah, okay. Yeah, so people were happy that. Yeah, some people were sad it went to go ahead on London, but clearly some are happy. Screenshot time. Westcliff. Should be more like via Westcliff because this goes to the station, so yeah. Bit misleading showing Westcliff. Unless it's like one of those, you know, rotating displays, which is impossible with blinds. Now. Yeah. Jeffrey is not convinced. Daily dose of waiting 20 minutes for a bus. I mean, it could be worse. I mean, 20 minutes is a bit much though. Yeah. If you don't have like 4G or something to listen to. Or someone which you can get a bit boring. Guess the bus in your profile picture. That looks like an Enviro 400. Anonymous, by most of the time, she means closest to the timetable times than other areas. No, they're on time. Not there on time. Ah, they're not there on time. Shame, shame. W3 is always 2 minutes late in your area. Ah, 2 minutes is not too bad. Could be worse. Could be a lot worse. Outpost, Metroline. Ah, specific E400. Oh yeah, because they got. How come they got rid of the skirts? Was that just a requirement by TFL to have them fully read? Yeah, daily dose of transport missing the turn. Yes, exactly. Transport messing up the stream, as is usual, as is tradition. Yeah, should do an April Fool's Day. We don't mess up the stream, and then at the end we're like April Fool's, and just completely make a outright shambles of it. So it says 8 minutes sometimes. Okay. So you have RTPI displays. Good, good. There we go. Outpost correct. JK. But then it comes 2 minutes after 8 minutes. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, the real-time passenger information displays are only like an estimate. They're not actually like, you know, precise by the dot. Metroline or Stagecoach E400, possibly Scania engine. Ooh, even more specific. How can you tell if it's a Scania engine just from the front? Theo, how do you get the Mercedes-Benz Citaro? You can get it basically. If you look it up, it should come up on the it's on the Omsi 2 forum. It might also be on the web disk, but yeah, you can get it from the web disk or the Omsi 2 forum. You don't know. F means fast because okay, yeah, because usually the fast routes are like X. So yeah, interesting. Because I know most but those are like express routes, but usually like the fast routes are the express routes. But like here, the fast routes, like sometimes they put a D in front, which I think just means direct. But yeah, that makes sense. It's Metroline E400, 41 to Aldgate, but he's a 42 bus. It's ZF, you think? K13. Hopefully he didn't hear that. He's not a ZF person. Or see that. 32 to Edgware. It's a first time I hear the 32 route. Go on. We always love the jokes. Want to hear another joke perfectly painted first bus vehicles? There we go. So there's always a peculiarity. Yeah, someone must point them out to me. Never noticed myself. So I wonder if some of the Omsi 2 first bus repaints have that as well. For the laughs. Damn it. 32 is your local. Oh, nice. Invention trending transport. How do you feel about that? I think you like the Enviro 400s, don't you? Yeah, your profile picture's in Enviro 400. I know you're like a Gemini 2 person, but still. Who forgot if it's tried to turn on? Oh damn. Maybe someone will be able to figure it out. Who knows? Oh, someone's getting off. Yeah, one person. Come on. Out you go. And away we go. I think the ZF is... No, I think the ZF... Ecomat's just a specific type of ZF gearbox. Because you have ZF Equalize, you have Ecomats, and then there's some other one I can't remember. Transport heat after you solo is... Quotation marks according to K13, a very good boss. You're gonna change a pick for you to guess. Oh, I would not be good at this game. Oh, flip. Yeah, there should just be an announcement. This bus is lost. The driver has accidentally taken a wrong turn or gone the wrong way. Please bear with us while we get back on track. Okay, pretend that Mini Cooper is not there. 107. Literally, they were running driver training vehicles on some routes near you. Yeah, they're always training drivers. Yeah, there must be a high turnover. Because like, pretty much in like the London buses, usually, I know in London anyway, usually there is like a little ad on the back of the bus recruiting drivers. Good minutes. Hello. How are you? Good to see you here. Messi. Hello. Is that a ripe? I haven't a clue. I don't know. You tell me. Probably. Not a clue. What is the difference between E200 ZF and the Void? Okay, yeah, so basically ZF and Void are different gearboxes. ZFs tend to be a bit like quicker taking off. Voids tend to be kind of faster, like once they get into the fast end of things, a bit slow taking off. Voids also tends to have a very loud retarder sometimes. Oh, no clue if they're generic parts or not. Okay, now guess. Oh, looks like a B5LH. ZF and Void transmissions, there you go. B. Transport repeat after use. So yes, Jeff Rooney is reinforcing K13's message and also repeating his message that solos are very good buses, according to them. I shall remain neutral, no matter how much I am swayed, or attempted to be swayed. What about ZF? Oh. Stagecoach library mixed with a Riva library. Yeah, I guess it has a No, it's not the right shade of blue. Not even close. And on, alright. Takeaway time. Back in a tick or 27 on the solo. SR, false list. $37 doesn't sound like a route I'll be able to use solos. Sounds like a double decker route. I'm pretty sure like most of the routes 1 to 100 are double decker, aren't they? Is there a Void? Yeah, there's both. There's Void and ZF ones, both available actually with Addon London. Or even like the regional variants which are on Felsom, which are still technically part of Addon London because they're made by the Addon London team. Transport found 2003. So here, i.e. I think it's in Luton. There used to be a X66 and became the 70. Then the busway upward. Oh, so the busway is like a bus line. And it became this. Wait, where are we? Oh, it became the F70. So just a fast 70. Great. Then S70 was the number to F77 and got shortened. Then they extended. So yeah, a lot of changes to the 70. We don't want to be a regular commuter on that. Constantly change with headaches. Like, oh, I wonder what's happening to the 70 now. Why did they rename it to 77? Interesting, because here they're changing the whole bus network, and basically what they're doing is like they're doing a lot of renumbering. So pretty much now all the numbers between 1 and 100 that are not in use they're using, apart from one which is maintaining the same route. So yeah, they're pretty much just renumbering everything to a route number that's not currently in use. Metroline TELK59 is getting withdrawn next year. Shame, but everything comes to an end eventually. Right, Gemini 2. Yes. I have a feeling that this tree is just the reverse. I think it's the anti-clockwise of the... Oh, there we go. Why is this bus screaming at me? Right bus Gemini 2. What about the right Gemini 2? Outpost, yes. Gemini, let's go. I'll find your lorry from Brazil or Russia came to Shamrock. Oh, it's a manual 12-spin. Oh, good luck. Yeah, sounds intense. Okay, it worked sort of. What's worked, Kate? I have no idea what you're doing. Yeah, we ain't hanging about. This is going to be here forever. Look at this traffic. Too much. And on the car on the road either side. Real life, I think they'd have sensors, so those would be red by now and be back to green for us. Guess which company? Oh, I'm not good with companies, but I don't know. Kawakhead? I'm not even sure. Maybe a Belio. New route master fan. What will happen if you update your date of birth by a toddler age? I don't know. Haven't a clue. You'll have to test it out. Isn't something I've tried or been curious about in the past, if I'm quite honest. Oh, yeah. Sorry, looking at the chat there when I should be looking at the road. I think someone's trying to get off as well. Yeah. First video on Transport 2 short will be missing in his turn. Oh yes, shorts. I don't really see much point in shorts. It's like Facebook implementing stories and like not really what people go to YouTube for, so yeah, I won't really be bothering with shorts. And they want like portrait. I don't really like stuff in portrait. I prefer landscape. Smash. Yeah, exactly. You can barely see it. The Gemini 2. Are you playing a game? There's no Gemini 2s then. Well, there is one, but it's really poor quality for Omsi 2. 106 to Whitechapel. Ah, that's the route. Well, yeah. Never heard of that route. Go ahead, London. Okay, he's guessing similar to me. That was my first guess. It wasn't a real mini, so no real loss. But then that the Mini Cooper isn't there. Transport enthusiast. Oh yes, exactly. Problem solved. Is that Tower Transit? Oh, it could be, but no. Tower Transit kind of has green, doesn't it? Metro Line's associated with blue. Tower Transit with lime green. Two colours I quite like. Probably my two favorite colours. Your image is a G2 Arriva from Enfield. Oh, right, that's what Outpost was on about. Well, that's a Gemini 2, yeah. Ah, okay, no, sorry. I got confused. I forgot we're playing the guessing game. Yeah, there you go. As I'm talking about the guessing game. Or some bus step around there. Northern London. You don't know why you thought it was Tower Transit. Ah, well. You're still waiting for your IRL bus video to upload to Google Drive so you can upload it onto YouTube. What's the point of uploading it to Google Drive then to upload it to YouTube? Just upload it straight to YouTube because, like... yeah, because they're both being stored in the same Google database, so... Not sure why you're uploading it to Drive first. It looks like an Arriva bus. Jorg, hello, how are you? Good to see you here. Changed again. Bus on the left. Ah, that's some sort of Gemini again. New Root Master fan, oh yes, everyone knows your hatred for the Enviro 400 Tridents. Some of them are hybrid though, aren't they? Bus 42 objects. Objection. Jorg, can I make a video how to download from the web disk? Because when you try to... okay, it's the same as in everything, because you need to... On the web disk, it's... sometimes you'll see on the actual web page, it will show you like the requirements. So if you actually look at the web disk, so once you download the map and the file, sometimes it will also have additional requirements. Sometimes you'll need to have paper app maps. So if you don't have the paper maps, there's no point of even trying to download the maps because they won't work. And then sometimes it has like other requirements that you need to install, and they're on the very they're on the download page on the web disk. So that's really how it is. But I can't be making specific videos for web disk just because there won't be much interest in that. And yeah. Anyway, no, you can barely see it. I'll post. Sure, kid. It has to be like, put your ad here. Oh yeah, I shouldn't be doing that in front of the police. Basically blocking them off the road. Somebody give you a mark, you'll advertise YouTube channel, you'll be popular. Actually, yeah, someone did that once. They advertised some like mobile phone GTA channel. Which yeah, it's a bit pointless spending money to advertise a YouTube channel because yeah, it's a long time before most of them will see a payoff. So yeah. Although I know TubeBuddy, they used to advertise. I think TubeBuddy is the biggest scam out there, pyramid scheme. But anyway, don't get me started on that. But yeah, that's really the only YouTube channel kind of seen that. Well, because it wasn't really the YouTube channel they were advertising, but you know, in a way, like indirectly, I guess. Is that you have to come to the conclusion that Brendan is an Iron fan in disguise. Lol, not JK. He wouldn't, would he? Dun dun dun. Wow, people getting off all the time. Strange. Wouldn't have thought the bus service would be this busy in Scunthorpe. Now, the River Luton had a route number 38 which got made useless after the busway, so it got short and then cut, brought back, then cut, and then cut again. Luton does not know how to control the routes. Yeah, I'm guessing they might be changing management very often because yeah, there does seem to be some, what's the word, indecisiveness going around. How many police cars is there driving around in Scunthorpe? There must have been an increase in crime, neighborhood watch, but yeah. Or maybe they know that there's an erratic driver on the road. But then you'd be seeing the specific road police cars. Yeah, they have priority, so I can't give out to them. Unless you're just a driver that's called A, you know. Yes, insert a censored word here. It's a tipper truck. You got a man Adgo truck. It's super with tires and fenders. Never heard of those. But yeah, farming. Yeah, I'd say farming. You probably need some kind of like off-road HGVs trucks. Oh, tipper truck. Oh wait a minute, I know what the tipper truck is. It's those that like tip the things over. Yeah, yeah. That's more like construction simulator though, isn't it? But I don't have much experience with farms or like big like industrial farms rather than the more local. Because I know more about the local farms. But I did that reliant on all these big industrial stuff. It's a Gemini 3 Mark 1 Arriva. Oh, there's a Mark 1 Gemini 3. Huh, didn't know that. What's the difference between Mark 1 and Mark 2 Gemini 3? Or probably even the Mark 3 or Mark 4. And do you think it's going to update for Addon London? I mean, there will be an update for Addon London, but when exactly, don't know. Best bet is just to keep an eye on the Addon London thread on Felsen, which I haven't actually looked at in ages. But yeah, I'm Omsi 2 have kind of like a bit less into it at the moment, so I'm really keeping as close of an eye on what's happening. 329 to Turnpike Line Station. Oh yes, I've been on that one. I was almost like 329 to Enfield. Ah, okay, now we're back in this city. Broadway, yeah. I was in with this place. It's like the main street, but it's not the main street. Also, TE, when you read the comments, you're either really far behind or challenge Jim Clay is really bad. Yeah, I need to speed up, sorry about that. That seems like the hardest one. Unfortunately I won't be able to make that just because it's not really something that'd be too much interest in, and it's kind of something that's I don't really think warrants a video. As I said, just download. You just need to read the requirements. You actually need to look at the download page and actually see what it says, because on the download page it will tell you everything you need to download. That's one of the great things about the web disk and Felsen, is they actually require map makers to have all the dependencies on the download page, whereas on other sites that's not the case. Or you have like outdated download links. But then that does require a lot more moderation. Outpost. Do you think buses smell nice? I mean, I don't know. I know buses sometimes have a new bus smell. It's not exactly, it doesn't exactly smell nice. It just smells like, you know, plastic and that kind of thing. If you ever get something like plastic that's packaged, oh, it's kind of like that. And like plastic usually has kind of a toxic smell. In a sense, it kind of smells toxic. Like this is toxic, although in a way, plastic is, well, not in a way, plastic isn't great for the environment at all. You remember the smell from a kid? Oh, I don't know. Well, I don't really. I'm not really a smell kind of person. It's on your phone, and your phone uploads in 360p. You know, phones have a maximum like quality they upload in. That's strange. Transfer from 2003. YouTube hates some formats only accept specific file types. Yeah, I know. I know it's strange because OBS for some reason saves everything in an FLV format, which pretty much apart from OBS, I don't know anything else that uses FLV. But yeah, I think to be honest, most like encoders just like recorded MP4 and the same like most phones. So yeah, most of them use the same kind of like file type anyway. Because YouTube does a lot of compression on the video, so yeah, probably some file types aren't as easy to compress. Whenever you're streaming, all the views are about 30 seconds late, so the streamers won't be able to track that at the exact time. Yeah, I know some streamers that are. Oh, you changed your profile picture. I kind of missed the entire 400 one. Oi, I thought you were letting me through. Chancer. Teasing us. But yeah, because I know some streamers, because you can set it that it's you can set the chat so it's like real time, but then I think there's some trade-off. I can't remember what the trade-off was, but yeah, we're kind of in the middle, trading off both. Is that a stealth body street deck? Is that a stealth body? I think the one to the left might be a stealth body, but it doesn't look like a stealth body. That looks like a three-phase. Oh, maybe it is a stealth body. It's too small on the phone. E40 Tridents are hybrid. They run from a different chassis, yeah, on the E4H chassis. Yeah, because I know some of them were hybrids, even though they're quite old. So I think they got converted to hybrids. But then you see it just appear out of nowhere whenever NRM fan shows up. No way Ben and Cross was tipped off, eh? But yeah, exactly, lol. K13 has nothing to do with that. I wonder if K13 was in the Discord, would things be different? Would Ben and show up when NRM fan is there? You still see what the you still see you have that misspelling on there. What misspelling we talk about? K13, no, it was G3 Mark 1. Yeah, you don't know. Buses 42 guess now. Oh, that's RV1. That's the old hydrogen buses, the single deckers. I don't remember what model they were. E200, here's the clue. Ah, no, it's the 42, never mind. Oh, that looks like a BYD E200 400. No, E400 MC, but no. E200 MC City. Is there E200 MC City? Did not know that. Isn't it weird how the Envy 200 MC and the Envy 400 MC don't look very similar? Whereas like the street lights, although the street lights are a bit more curved than the double decker counterparts to pre-facelift Gemini trees. Bro, that was Angel. Also, why is this man calling you out for being an NRM fan? Oh, oh, are you actually? Oh, wait, are you confirming that you were an alt NRM fan? The invisible cloak has been unveiled, or taken off. You should put the Scunthorpe Hoffa in Chicago City bus, then drive it in Scunthorpe and stream, lol. Yeah, completely random, eh? Ah, yeah. Yeah, pretty much we'll be doing what we usually do, like with the Addon and AI videos, is just drive the bus empty. Ain't complaining. Would they have similar one on Route 184? Oh, there's a 184 in London. Yeah, there's so many routes in London, it's actually mad. They have like 1 to 900 and have like PCF, and it's kind of strange because like the F1s are like the ones with letters in front, they're like F1 and there's like F77 and nothing in between. Like nothing in between, like a 2, like there's no F2 up to like F86 or whatever. Yeah, that's an insult to you, exactly. Correct. You Root Master fan. The Gemini 3 Mark 1 has a Gemini 2 face and Gemini 3 Mark 2 is a street deck copy. Ah, so that's basically the stealth body. Ah, okay, so yeah, that makes sense because the Mark 1 is known as the pre-facelift and the Mark 2 is known as the stealth. Makes sense, yeah. I guess it's easier pre-facelift than stealth. Those two words are more associative. K13 did. K13, how could you? How could you do this? Huh. You and Scunthorpe Brennan, yes. Yes, yeah, you didn't mean to. That's what they all say. Almost is 42. Is it? It is 42 to Denmark Hill. Ah, nice, nice. Bus is 42. The 34 rarely uses those. Yeah, I'll post Jeff when he said buses smell nice. Do you not agree? I thought you like buses yourself. They use right something. You forgot the name. 34 are allocated with G3 Mark 1 and Mark 2. We'll do a depot run once we finish this street as well. Elongate the stream by a few minutes. The traffic jam has elongated the street, not really, just the driving time. Just you, they don't around the time every day. 10 meters later, another bus stop. And of course there's people getting off. Can't walk the extra like 10 meters. The message is just a message. Deep. Oh yeah, so deep. That's okay. Yeah, that'll be the other one. Guess. OG right bodied buses like an Eclipse and G1 with the height of the right bus bodies. Now the street lights and street X one, the right bus portfolio. Oh yeah, yeah. Actually, so recently they released the next generation of like street decks and street lights, but they look exactly the same. Like, I mean, they haven't changed the body. It's a shame that they haven't updated the body, because I think it's in need of a rebrand. Like every 10 years they kind of need to change the design a bit, because that just looks a bit too old. Especially the pre-facelift one, which has technically been around since like 1997, because it's like it's not that different from the Gemini 1 one. Trending transport. G40 used to be South W SW. Why Street Tech of Viva London? Yeah, I don't know what your position on Street Tech is, but I'm gonna say you're not the biggest fan. You've been on it. Hello, Leo. You must have found a Gemini 3 Mark 1 has a Gemini 2. Okay, yeah, that was already said. London buses 42. Aviva London, why Street Tech still exists and they still run the 340. I mean, yeah, the Street Techs aren't that old. It is still behind in shot. Yes, I'm gonna hurry up now. E400 EV, you think is the body is newer EV front. Clue, it's an electric bus. Okay. Oh, he's changed his bus again. Oh, that's the 400H city, isn't it? It's the with the BYD yoke. G40 is your local. Oh, it's the G40. Ah, you asked what route number, not the bus. Okay, gotcha. William plays Roblox. Hello. How are you? Good to see you here. Brendan, no, the Gemini 3 with the Gemini 2 face is a Gemini 2.5. Oh, is it? Okay, I'll take your word for it. I haven't a clue. Yes. As a transport enthusiast, I should really know more, but hey, there you go. E400H city. Yes, that's what I thought as well. Hey, I'm guessing I know something. 21269. You've read the back of the bus like 50 times and still get it wrong. Oh, you mean you've rode the back of that bus? Okay, gotcha. The Gemini 3 is a Gemini 3 Stealth. Okay, yeah, because that's what I thought. Like, it doesn't make sense to call them Stealth and Mark 2, because like I've never heard anyone call them Mark 2. Most of them actually hear about the Mark 1 and Mark 2 like Geminis. Your local TFL routes are 142 and 258 in Watford, which is a 1.5 hour route on a River 321 from Luton, which is about 20 miles away. Sounds like it's probably over an hour long then. Actually, buses to the airport in London area are quite expensive. 142 to Watford Junction. You do not even live in London, but you know what they look like. I mean, yeah, Luton's close to London. So I'm guessing like sometimes you occasionally go to London. That's your local garage. 258 and 142 is on tender. Oh, is it? Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's always routes up on tender. They seem to think that like 1 route at a time rather than like a big bundle. I think here this is gonna be like bundles, so they've tendered out 2 routes. Well, 2 new routes are out for tender. Like 2 routes are being created. So if any of you want to start up a company, if you're older, that might have been the time. Fun fact, what is the word? JK, but I think it needs to be an established company to be in a chance of winning the tender. It isn't the word. Then of course you'll be able to sleep tonight after getting called NMM fan. Yes, how will he sleep at night? Austin was your closest garage with London routes until it got closed. Now Luton is your local area. Oh, it got closed. How come? I would have thought like they would be expanding, because you know London's quite big. Wouldn't have thought they'd have like the ability to close down garages or just get relocated. No, another sleepless night. Dun dun dun. Yeah, top Brendan Cross like stays up till 3 o'clock in the morning usually anyway, so he's not really a night sleeper. Because like at this point it gets like bright at 4 AM at this time of year. Not again. This is a drawing. Ah, nice. Actually thinking of once like oops, yeah. I think once like I might do a tutorial on how to draw a bus, but using paper be a bit harder than with pencil. Get you help, okay. Yeah, that's for Brendan Cross's insomnia from being labeled anime fan. You're glad to live 30 miles north of London. At least Luton Airport is quiet. Is it? I wouldn't say it is, because like I know it's one of the bases Ryanair uses, and like the low-cost carriers. The low-cost carriers have very frequent flights. Hint: it's a these. What's a what? K13, no worries. Thanks for stopping by. Bye for now. When of course, it's just like people had grudges against you. These are both. Yeah. K13 has left the party after. Yeah, have a good day, exactly. Root Master or NRM? Yeah. Solo or Opter solo? Alexander Dennis or ADL? Or more precisely, Alexander Dennis Limited. No, Westcliff is a Volvo boss. Who knows? LX400 is definitely one of the older ones. Plaxton and them. So I could do editing and watching the stream at the same time. Yeah, good old multitasking. I usually have something in the background when I'm editing or recording videos with no commentary, or once I've done the commentary at the start. Finish the word, it's coming. ... So it's either B7TL, B9TL, or B5TL. Is there such a thing as a B5TL? Oh, I missed the stop. Ah well. Shame there's no announcements. Spice things up. Okay, I did not calculate that properly. Yeah, I was like, okay, this will be fine. Nope. Disaster. DB250 is on a Volvo though. Oh, it could be an Olympian actually. Yeah, that's an up there. DB250. That's the Spectrum, pretty sure. Oh, DB2500. Oi! That's a both true. Interesting. It terminates at stand B, but then it goes to stand F, so it has to go all around just to start. Or maybe it starts the new route. Here at stand B, it doesn't do this tree. Now, announcement time.
This bus terminates here. Please take all your belongings with you.
What's going on here? Oh, I forgot to open the doors, didn't I? Oops.
This bus terminates here. Please take all your belongings with you.
Interesting. The view for the F2s
This bus terminates here.
in an odd place.
Take all your belongings with you.
Change. But yeah, let's remind these passengers, hurry up.
Bus terminates here. Please take all your
Yeah, with
belongings
go ahead London Metrobus. I should turn off that indicator, I know. We're at the bus station, we really need the indicator. Only two of them. WVL509 and WVL510. I call up with the chat, let's go. DB2550 is DAF. Yeah, which is also the Spectra, I think. Gemini 3 Mark 1 B5TL. I didn't know it was a B5. Oh wait, there is a B5TL. Never mind, yeah. Gemini 3s, yeah. We have B5TLs here. It's like most of the fleet. Shots were fun due to the pandemic. A lot less flights into Luton. Oh yes, that's true. I forgot about that. Yeah. And you can tell as planes used to fly near your home nearly every 5 minutes. Now it's occasional. Oh yeah, because probably like different flight plans, but yeah, because it's probably more frequent than that. So I guess in a way you're not too sad about that, because yeah, I'd say it's a nuisance having them fly over, because like they pretty much fly until late into the night. You mean that was never officially called the Gemini 2.5? But after the facelift, Gemini G3, G2 front was then known as Gemini 2.5 to save confusion. Okay. So the stealth is known as the 2.5. Yeah. I mean, I guess it saves some confusion. They'll just call it the Mark III though. I don't know why they didn't do that. Is that Mark III now? Transdev have a lot of B5TLs. Huh. Didn't know that. Because yeah, most in London are like B5LHs, aren't they? NRM now. Ah, some alliteration. A depot now. If only Omsi 2 had more American maps on Steam. Yeah, I noticed like the VHD transit thing, but the map quality there isn't great because they use a lot of German objects switch, and like it works for European maps, but for US maps it just doesn't really fit in with the scenery. Ah yes, the NRM. Yes, we're all here to... Everyone's pitching in for NRM fans, so he sees the NRM on stream. Gotta go, no worries, no Moses 42, thanks for stopping by. We're heading into the depot and then the stream shall end anyway. Chance for fun, do you think Master Switch will make a G1 as they have made a G3 and working on a G2? Doubted, as Studio Polygon's working on the G1, so there'd be no point of duplicating it, so yeah. I don't know how they come to the agreement who makes what bus, because yeah, obviously how it's worked out so far is they're all making... They're not making a bus that's already been made by the other. But no, to answer your question, I don't think they will. No, they won't. I think they have enough projects. They have the environmentals pack, they have like the feeling pack, which has like 3 different parts, and then it's the G2. And then like Omsi 2 might be dead after that, or even before. Hey day scenario. Well, I wouldn't be too sad if Omsi 2 goes. I think, you know, it's outlived its... Like, you know, it's had a good run. SP are making, yeah, exactly, the Gemini one. Ottawa on Steam, Ottawa Omsi map, yeah, I imagine. I guess it's an American Truck Simulator. Outpost, yeah. Bye. Are they those Chitano things allocated to the C10? Oh yeah, the Chitanos, yeah. They have Chitanos on the P5 as well, didn't they? Or am I mistaken? New York, yeah. It's interesting there's no New York map because that's like, that's with London, along with London, that's another super city. Even like have Dubai, it's like, you know, there's some Moscow maps that don't look great. But yeah, just all those big cities that are well known. But yeah, I don't think really New York's known for its like bus service. Like public transport in America generally isn't the best. Transport sure anyone to make Brendan happy. Yes, I'll just link my video to an anime. How about that? Sure, it's good. Chitano City Gold. Oh. Kevin, how's your hello? How are you? Good to see you here. Oh, did I mess this up? No, I haven't. Only know that from our video on YT. Damn. This is gonna be tight. Oh. You photoshopped it with adding in the Go Ahead London logo. Oh, the Chitanos are nice. Oh yeah, because the belly owns the Chitanos, isn't it? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I don't like the jumpiness on this. Yeah, never mind. A bit too jumpy, this yoke. Okay. Yeah, I think this is gonna have an update with Morph. I think Morph actually made a mod for this. Did he? I can't remember, did he? Because I know there was talks he was gonna do one. Not sure if it was released in the end. It'd be nice to see if this is his version. It might be released with the 1.02 update. Okay, there she is after finishing a tree to Westcliff, and now let's just get the blank.
Fire system pressure okay.
Ah, is that the? Is this like the 1,373rd time it's been booted? Never mind. No, it's not. Okie dokie. Black blank, yeah. Oh, is there white blank as well? There we go. And so folks, that brings us to an end to this week, not this week's, today's stream. When we talk about this week's. So yeah folks, thanks for watching. The next stream will be, I don't know, maybe tomorrow, maybe Wednesday. I'm not too sure what we're going to be doing. I'll figure it out. And yeah, oh, why are the lights on? There we go. Much better. Here she is. Levis suits the Evoseti quite well, I have to say. Now, chance of 5,000 Chi. The only buses you have lived with are the Olympians. Oh yes, I remember the Olympians. Always fond of those. B10 RLEs, B7 RLEs, L9 4UBs, never had any of those. Eclipse 2s, don't think I've had. Have Gemini 2s, not Eclipse 2s. VB 200s, Dart Solos, Streetlights, ALX 400s, and Lowlanders, and that has all been in your town. How big is Luton? Because that's a lot of buses. That's more variety than the leagues here in Dublin. But yeah, folks, that is it for now. Thanks for watching, and until next time, bye for now.